Hi, sweet friend. Glad you're here. Today we're going to be setting up my 2025 January monthly spread and my everyday carry planner. If you're new, hi, my name is Brittany, and on this channel we talk about all things planning, journaling, organization, and the occasional slice of life. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to hit subscribe as well. All right, so for those of you who may not be familiar with this planner, this is the 2025 Sterling Ink Common Planner. This is in the A5 size, and it is the vertical full year, which means it has 367 pages along with the monthly and weekly pages. And like I said, we're going to be setting up the monthly spread for January. So it is a 2-page layout for the monthly spread. I will be decorating this spread with the Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. I have her 2025 General Holidays in the TCMC colors. Now these are just general holidays. They're not specific to a country or anything like that, so I'll be using those. I do have some leftovers from the 2025 large monthly kit for January. I use these in my health planner, and so I'll be using kind of some of these leftovers for this monthly as needed. And then, of course, I have the 2025 Hobonichi Cousin monthly kit as well. This will be my first time using a monthly kit of Helen's, so I'm really super excited. All right, so I'm going to set those off to the side for just a second. All right, so as far as colors go, I'm going to be using 5 colors for this spread. I may end up not using all of them, but I pulled them out at least. So I have 3 Tombow dual brush markers here. I have this one that's in the blush color. My numbers are kind of fading, but I think that says 772. And then I have this color, which honestly I have no idea what color it is. That number is completely gone, but I'd say it's kind of like a cream color. And then I have this yellow color in the 991. I use this all the time, so I'm really not sure why that number hasn't gone off yet, but it is 991, and it's a nice gold yellow color. And then I just pulled 2 Crayola Supertips. So I looked at the chart that Helen had in her post about her 2025 monthly colors. I pulled 2 other Crayola Supertips that I thought looked close to those, as well as what kind of matched the monthly kit. I thought this, I guess it's kind of a salmon color, matched that pretty well, so I thought I would pull that as well. And then this blue matches the blue of the kit pretty well. So I've got these 2 Crayola Supertips, and of course they're not numbered or anything like that, so I can't give you a name for them. One day I hope to actually get a brand new set, because some of them are running out, and then what I would like to do is number them and swatch them. So if you're interested in that, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe I can do that video for you guys. All right, now I think it's time to get brave. So let's put down some stickers. Okay, take a deep breath. So let me remove this clip real quick. These are the Midori index clips. I think they're in the orange color. Honestly, they're like a bronze or gold color. But I really love these in this planner. So definitely recommend those if you've not tried those out. So when I have done planning in the past, usually it's just been with marker. This, like I said, will be my first year using a sticker kit. Oh, it's stuck to my finger, not my tweezers. And I think I'm going to grab my 2024 Common Planner to kind of put underneath there, just to give it a little bit more stability. I'm also scooting closer to my planner, trying not to knock my camera or get my head in the frame, because it is hard to see from this far back. And I'm going to try to remember to talk while I'm doing this. Yeah, see, that's already crooked just a little bit. Ah! It is definitely hard to see. All right, maybe we can work like that. I think y'all can see what I'm doing, so we'll just leave it at an angle like this for a minute. So are you guys ready for the new year? I am so excited for the new year. If you hear any noises, I've got my dog here with me. He's laying right behind me in the floor, so you may be able to hear him settling and licking and that sort of thing. I do apologize if it bothers you, but he likes to be nearby wherever I am. All right, I think that looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bad for my first time. All right, and now we're gonna put this decorative sticker down. I love January, y'all. Like, I love the whole memory keeping vibe. This is definitely one of my favorites of the year. So these are technically for the Hobonichi cousin, but they fit seemingly perfectly with the sterling ink. I don't really notice any issues at all with them fitting on the sterling ink pages. And it is January, well, very soon. I'm filming this video on the 28th of January. And I cannot wait. I can't wait to start my new planners. I've used my 2024 planner almost every day this year. You can kind of see how full it is in the camera there. But I am so ready to move on to a new one. And like I said, try out all these stickers and that kind of thing. All right, and then for a little bit more decoration, let's see where we can put these at. I'm thinking down here in the bottom because I don't usually use this bottom section too much. So let's put these down over here. I'll slide and frame just a little bit better. It's not exactly where I needed it. Oh, that is so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I think I'm going to hang on to this little guy right here, the little gridded piece, and let's see where we want it at the very end of the spread. All right, and then let's put down our holiday stickers. So, of course, the first is New Year's Day. Let's see, how do we want to put this? Does this fit? It would fit up there beside the number without blocking the numbers. So let's do that. That's perfect. That looks so pretty. All right, and then the only other holiday we really have this month is going to be on January 20th, which is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And again, these general holidays don't have some of the US holidays on them, which makes sense. So I think I'm just going to use this one right here. Down here. Sorry guys, my hands are shaky. I could never be a doctor. I don't know about you guys, but my hands are too shaky for that. Scoot up just a little bit. All right. So on the sidebar, I think I'm going to use this little blue guy right here. And I'm going to write the word goals. And we're going to put him down. Get my tweezers out. Do I like him that close? What if we move him down like one? I think I like that a little better. Just a little something to give it just a little space up there at the top. Okay. All right. So now that I've got that sticker down real quick, I'm going to actually go ahead and stick the rest of my stickers down that I should need and do my month, and then we'll fill in my goals maybe. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so for this Thursday the 2nd, this is when my husband goes back to work. Be so sad. My boys love when Dad's home. And then, let's see, I know on the 7th, the boys go back to school, or school starts back. We'll put that in here. Okay, so let me write these two things down. All right, so Jeremy is back to work. And then for the 7th, school starts back. So that will be when we get started back with our real normal routine. So I will have the boys with me Thursday, Friday, and then Monday by myself. So maybe we can do something fun. The library is having story time on Saturday, which Jeremy, of course, will be with us. But maybe, let's see. There's this little book sticker. I was kind of wanting to use that for something else though. So let's maybe use this blue one up here. All right, and so at 10 a.m. it will be the story time. Perfect. So maybe we can at least go to that. That will be something fun to do. All right, and then on the 7th as well, that is going to be, let's see, what color do we want to use? Use this one here. There is an after school program going on at the library. So I will take my son to that after I pick him up. From school. And I'm sorry, I have to turn my book sideways, but I cannot write with it straight. I've just never been able to do that. All right, and then another easy thing to add in will be the story time for my youngest. He is just over 2, and they have a story time at the library on Wednesday mornings, specifically for his age group. So we're going to try to go to that each Wednesday. So I am a stay-at-home mom. This is something new for me as well, so it will be kind of interesting working out the new schedule with my son. He's been used to being in daycare where they have a set schedule, so that's something I kind of want to do for him, is keep a regular routine for him so he doesn't get out of that habit, because obviously he will be going to pre-K in a couple years, so I definitely want to continuing him on the right path of, getting up, having breakfast, doing a few lessons. I will call it homeschool. You'll actually see when I go to fill out my sidebar over here that I will put the word homeschool. Again, he's 2, so we're not like doing actual fully structured lessons and workbooks and all that kind of thing, but I am kind of still keeping him in the school routine like he did have at daycare. All right, and then I will write that down, and it is also at 10 a.m. Right, and today I'm actually trying out my Pentel Energel Clena on the stickers. It says it's in the .03, but it's actually the .04 insert. I just have the .04 cartridge inside the .03 pin. Okay, and then let's see what else we have. Oh, I have a yoga class on the 18th. And surprise, it is at 10 a.m. too. So I try to do yoga often at home. I use the Yoga with Adriene videos, and I will often follow her monthly calendars. And you'll see in a minute, we're going to write those in. But I also try to do one in-person yoga class a month. And so this month it is the third Saturday of the month. All right, and then on the 13th, my son's school sends report cards home. So I will need to make sure to note that down to look at those. We don't have to sign them or anything, but I just like to make a note in my planner so that I can remember to look out for it. My son has Lego Club on the 14th. Oh, I'm going to overlap with that just a little bit. It'll be okay. I think I put this one a little far over, which made this one a little far over. And then is at 4 p.m. And they basically just get to go build Legos with their friends after school, and he liked it a lot last time we went, and so this will be our second time going, and I hope he enjoys it again. And then for my youngest son, again, we have a story time at the library, but this one is a little different. It's going to be safari themed, so I thought I would put in a little photo, and it is at 10:15. Story safari. Perfect. Oh, that looks so cute. I actually kind of wish there was more stickers in this color because I love this color. All right, and then let's mark in our Wednesday night church. Let's see, what color do we want to use with these dots? I think we'll use the dots for church. Guess let's do them here. Actually, I'm going to be picky. Let's see if we can this little dot back up. Put him there so the light pink isn't next to that cream color. So it blends in kind of. Right, so that is Wednesday night church. The kids have their class that they go to, and then my husband and I, we individually help with different classes. So actually help in my oldest son's Wednesday night class. And right now he's at that age where it's not embarrassing for mom to be there. So we're going to hold on to that for as long as we can. He's elementary school right now. So, you know, mom is still, you know, needed. We'll see how long that lasts. We hope it lasts as long as it can. And then on Sunday, I will just go in here. I'm actually going to use this salmon color over here because I want more of this color in my planner. So we will just put a little red dot there to signify church. I'm just going to pull this over here so it's a little easier to write. Gives me something to lay my hand on. Of course, it's getting so puffy that I don't know it's the best help in the world. And there are very few stickers in this book. I cannot imagine what this one's going to look like at the end of the year with stickers in it. It's mostly like a little bit of washi tape, if anything, and then mostly like pen and ink. All right, now let's go in and add in my workouts for the month. So I will be adding in every single day of the Yoga with Adriene January calendar. This calendar's, this month is called Energy. And I will write in every single day. I might get to do them all. I might not. Last January, I actually did stick with the entire month's calendar, and I was so proud of myself. So that is the goal again for this year. Will it happen? I don't know. But I try to do at least 80% of the days of the month. So what I will do is I will write them all in here. And then if I do them that day, I will mark an X through them. And if I don't, then we won't worry about it. That's something I've really struggled with in the past, is remembering that consistency doesn't mean having to do something every single day, and that showing up 80% of the days is better than quitting because I can't do 100% of the days. Whew, my hand's cramping. That was a lot. All right, so I think this is pretty much all that I'm going to add to my monthly spread as far as the actual calendar goes. Again, there will be things that come up. I'm sure there will be friend outings and stuff that both of my sons may have. We may go somewhere. I'm thinking even on MLK Junior Day, we may do a little outing. We've done a hike in the past before to a waterfall, just different things like that. But I don't know what those will be yet, so I will just add those as they happen. Also, I try to do 2 treadmill walks a week. Sometimes I do way more than that. Sometimes I don't do that at all. But I do have a goal for this month to finish a 12-part walking series. So I know that I will have those scheduled in somewhere. But again, as I am learning what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom with a 2-year-old at home, and figuring out this new schedule that I have, I'm just going to kind of use January as a good test run. The only one that I think that I will add is here on, let's go ahead and add it on January 1st, because I know, like everybody, it's always easiest. You have all that motivation for the new year, so I think I will do a walk on the new year. So I will just go ahead and put that in here. And I do have a treadmill with iFit on it. So I am currently doing a walk through the Bahamas. So I will put that on there. And then I've already done one of them, and I plan on doing another one this weekend. So this may end up being walk number 3 out of the 12, so I won't put the number there just yet. All right, and then I think the last thing that we have is doing my sidebar. And basically how I do my sidebar is I just basically copy over my January goals from the quarterly spread. So let me show you kind of what that looks like. So for Sterling Ink's Common Planner, she has, let me show you a blank one of just what it kind of looks like. So basically what you have is you have priorities, and then you have a 3-month horizontal layout for you to put in your goals, whatever you really want to use it for. And then on the right hand side is like what I use as a habit tracker, but basically a vertical overview of each day of the month. And then you have space on the top and bottom to do whatever you want with those. So for me, I'm basically using this as a breakdown of my yearly goals, which there is a yearly goal spread in this as well. And so I write down any priorities that I have for the quarter, and then I break those down into each month. I have my monthly goals over here, which are kind of either one-off tasks or just like goals that I want to meet for the month. And then I also have this weekly section right here where I will mark an X across the color dot for each week that I do one of these things. So I want to meal plan each week. So I have a dot for each week of this month for January, and then I'll just put an X over it when I complete that. So what I have here basically is I have all of my monthly tasks. I want to meal plan each week. I want to do my homeschool lesson planning. Again, homeschool is a very loose definition, basically just going over something intentionally with him, whether it's his letters, his numbers, colors, shapes, something like that, that I want to make a lesson plan to go over with him each day of the week. And if I do my lesson plan, then I'll put an X there. Review, I do weekly and monthly reviews, just kind of how I'm staying, how I'm making progress with my goals is a good way of putting that. So I have monthly review over here that I'll do at the end of January, and then each week I will have a review I do on Sunday. Since there's only 4 Sundays in January, I will only have 4 dots, and then February actually will get the review for the last little bit of January. And then I want to take my son to the library once a week, again for story time. So I've got that marked down. And then I also want to do a family night once a week with our kids. We are pretty good about doing this, I would say about half of the month. So I just want to be a little bit more intentional and see if we can't, like every Friday, we already go ahead and get pizza and maybe do a movie or something like that, but just be a little bit more intentional and maybe include some games in it now that my kids are getting old enough to play little games. We've done a junior Monopoly with my oldest son. We just got a Hungry Hippos dinosaur game that both boys like, so maybe we can do things like that. Just being a little bit more intentional with our time together. And then over here on the right-hand side, I have all the habits that I want to do for this month, so I will turn it this way so you can see it. So basically, I just want to clean one thing each day, do a load of laundry, dishes, tidy up the home. Now, this is like a 10-minute tidy, just basically making sure that things are put back where they need to go. Again, did I do something intentional as far as teaching Aiden something and then reading with my oldest son? Because now that I no longer have to tuck him into bed every single night, he doesn't always get read to every single day. And I want to make sure that we still do that. So I want to make that intentional. And one of my goals this year as he is learning to read is I want to help with that. So that's something that I want to do. Making sure I fill in our spending for my budget. Making sure I floss every day. I want to be better at that. And then filling in my 5-year journal from 2023. I already have all of this stuff written down. I kept a record of 2023's days, but it's in my phone. It's typed into my notes. And so I'm basically wanting to record it inside my journal. I've been keeping a 5-year journal. I started in 2021. 2025, this coming year, will be the final year in that journal. And I'm so excited. I've kept up with every single day. So again, I just need to make sure that I'm writing in 2023's. That way all of 2023 is recorded in that book by the time 2025 ends. So for the month of January, I'm actually going to be recording March in 2023 because I've done a couple of months already. All right. So basically, I'm going to take some of this information right here and put it into my monthly. Again, it kind of seems a little repetitive, but I have found that when I see things multiple times, it is really helpful in keeping me accountable and more likely to actually accomplish my goals. So writing things down more than once does not bother me at all. Oh, and I should say there probably will be more goals and stuff added to this, but for right now, this is kind of the start of it. Okay, so let's flip back to January. Oh, that is the weekly spread. Have not set that up just yet. And I think I want to do what I did in the quarterly page by doing these little dots again. I know it really doesn't matter what order I used on a different page, but it does matter. It will matter to my head next week when I'm in it and I'm like, why did I do those out of order? Actually, let's see how much I can fit. I probably should have made sure that I could fit all of those. So we need to make our tax appointment. I'm not one of those that waits till April to get our taxes done. So I need to make sure I get that done. Let me put this little piece of paper back here so I can easily find this. And I'm not going to write every single goal down because some of them I'm tracking in my health planner. I should have mentioned that as well, that I do have a separate health planner that's keeping track of workouts that I do in the way of how long was my walk, how many miles, how many minutes, that sort of thing. So I'm not going to write all of those things over here because I'm tracking them there, and then I'm tracking more detailed information in my health journal. My step goal, my goal for this month is to get 5,000 steps. Again, I'm going to be in the house a lot. I don't know how many steps I'm going to be able to get in during the day, so I'm setting the bar at 5,000 steps. No need to mark it in here because all that's going to be in my health planner. Reviewing the book of Galatians. I'm going to read 2 books. I want to do all of March 2023 in my 5-year journal. So when I finish March, I can mark this off. And this is a good point too, because I may get done with March early if I do 2 days two days in my 5-year journal every day. Then I may be ready to move on to April as well. And so that'll be another goal that gets added. All right, let's see. My organization task for this month is going to be the master bedroom. And I already go ahead and do my review, so I'm not really worried about that. Is there anything else that I need to do? Not that I can think of. So we'll just leave it at that for now. And then again, if I have something else to add, I will certainly do that. All right, so I think that's going to be it. I love the January spread. I love how it turned out. I love the Coffee Monsters co-stickers. I'm so excited to get to use those this year, as well as just starting out the new year, the motivation that it comes with, and just the excitement that a new beginning brings. Again, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content if you liked this video. And until next time, take care.